Hello, so today I want to quickly look at the copy to points node and its most basic use. So I'm going to start with a grid, just a basic grid, and we can see that our points are where these blue dots are here. These are where all the points are. And what I'm going to do is just create a cube. In fact, I don't really need all of this geometry in reality. What I can do is just use my the points. There we go. So that's all I really need here, but I can use the geometry if I want to, but I'm just going to use the points for now, and I'll show you a reason why I've done that in a moment. So I'm going to create a box, and the box I'm going to change its size a little bit. So I'm going to squeeze it in like that so it's taller than it is wider. And then I'm going to use my copy to points node. Oopsie daisy, I've hit a lot of the wrong keys there, sorry. Try again. Copy to points, and here it tells me geometry to copy and target points to copy to. So in here, the geometry I want to copy is actually the box, so I'm going to put that in there, and the points are these ones here. Remember that I want to attach this box to each of these points here, and there we go, it's done. Okay, goodbye. Of course there's a little bit more to it than that, but what you can see if you look is you can see that it's actually in the middle here of this of the axes. So half of it is above the axes and half of it is not, and I can do that if I copy this grid over, and this time I'll make it not points but make it to a polygon, and I'm just going to merge this over so you can see what this is doing. Alright, okay, so you can see now that in this part here only half of it is above and half of it is below the plane. I don't really want it to be like this. I want everything to be sitting on top of the plane. So the way to do that is, there's a couple of ways, but one way is just to use a match size node. Okay, and this is the box here we can see, and I want to justify this minimum, and it pops up, and now it's sitting directly on top of the plane. Okay. I want to also quickly, while I'm at it, look at this here. If I go into my grid again, and I'm going to change it now to a polygon, right? So remember before, let's go back here. Remember before that I changed this to points, and I can also change it to polygon, and you'll see here that this flicks over. Everything is now kind of tilted over to the side, and well, why is that? And it's because of these normals on the grid. So on the grid, these normals are pointing upwards, and this changes the orientation of the geometry coming into the copy to points. So that's why I decided to go with just the points. If I use the points, I can see now everything is standing up exactly as I want it to. There are ways around this, which we'll look at in a different lesson. But for now, if you're going to connect by using the polygon, you'll also need to change the orientation of the box itself in here. Okay, hope that helps a little bit. It's not the easiest thing actually, that part, but anyway, I'm going to go back to the points, and then we've got them all connected correctly. Now of course there are ways that you can randomize these things so you can all have different colors, different sizes, etc., which I will quickly look at in the next lesson. I'll probably use a little bit of vex code or various randomized nodes in order to do that. But anyway, I'll shut up. Any questions, comments, or criticisms, please leave them in the messages below, and you guys have a super day.